I can sense his presence. Devil of the Reed Fields, I have come to claim your head.
All right, y'all. In this video, we're going to be showing you exactly what you need to know to fight the Devil of the Reed Field. We are currently on the Reed Field right now, and hopefully this video will make it a bit easier for you. You'll be completing these two quests: track the Devil of the Reed Field, examine the Devil of the Reed Field's dial, and then you'll have to fight the Devil of Reed Field and complete this quest called Dance with the Devil. One of your rewards for completing this quest is the Sunset Reed Cloth Gloves. And these gloves have some special effects. You can refine them to get your attack and defense up, but these gloves offer you the opportunity to complete slashing reeds and also regenerate your health 0.2 every second. I just want to add a quick side note. As you're following the path, just run past all the enemies. Do not attempt to fight them because they'll just respawn. After following the path and making your way to the top where Reed Field is located and where you dance with the devil to complete that quest, you're gonna see a marker on this tree, which I'm almost certain will start the fight with the boss. And I advise that you avoid that for a second and make your way straight across it, so that way you don't activate, the boss fight yet. And if you hold your lantern up, the camera will pan on this mountain and show you a light of this pillar right here, which is a fast travel point. I advise you guys activate that fast travel point just in case you find this boss to be too difficult. Let me pull up the map and show you guys exactly where we're at. There's the fast travel point right here, and this is where you'll be fighting the Devil of the Reed Field. I also wanted to make a quick note that if you hold your lantern and just go across to this mountain here, you also have something else of interest get highlighted right there. So I'm going to work my way up there to show you guys what that may be. Maybe put that in another video. You'll end up finding the Devil of the Reed Fields dial. After you find this item, it'll then spawn you at this location here, right before you fight this boss. It'll put you over here, and this is where you can kind of refine your weapons, and they'll have a bunch of meat and seasoning here along with a bonfire, so you can cook all the meals you need for this fight. And trust me, you're gonna need every single meal. There are 3 phases to this boss fight. Let's get into it. I want you to get used to the screen because death is most certainly gonna find you, but do not despair. You could easily just hold down Y to retry right from the beginning of the boss fight. Now, for the most part, we're going to let this entire boss fight play out because some players are able to adapt a lot easier when they see the moveset in action. And the name of the game is pretty much parry. You want to increase their stagger guard so that you get them in a full stagger and apply your damage. After spending about a good 1.5 to 2 hours on this boss, I was able to time his attack moves and then in turn get him with a good parry, increasing his stagger and dishing out my own good amount of damage. In the first phase, you'll see that the devil has a blue bar, and after you deplete that blue bar, you'll then go into the second phase where he'll have multiple enemies summoning against you until you take out the 4 indicators at the top, the scarecrows that are scattered across the field. Take out every single scarecrow, and then you'll move on to phase 3, and the boss will enter and have a red bar. I hope you guys stacked up all of your meals because most certainly you're going to need them during this fight. But one of the things that I like most against boss fights, I know a lot of people are complaining that the boss fights are too difficult, and the differences between fighting regular enemies versus boss fights are really drastic. But for me, this felt like a welcoming challenge, and also a nice change from what I was experiencing in regards to combat over the last 15 hours. Now, in this first phase, he has about 3 or 4 separate move sets, and I advise instead of attacking when he's close by, just wait for him to teleport and perform his attack. This way you can perform your parry, increase his stagger, and then hit him with some devastating attacks. One of the things that I noticed in this boss fight, although you may feel weak a good majority of the time during the fight, constantly getting hit as he teleports around you, when you get the opportunity to attack and apply damage, you get to see how powerful you are, taking away a good chunk of your enemy's health bar. Learning that you can rarely attack him while he's in motion and teleporting around you, it makes you very quickly realize you just need to be patient, perform your parries, increase your stagger guard, and apply your damage. Pretty much rinse and repeat. During the fight, you'll see him go into this stance, which you pretty much learn along the way. And all you really have to do to avoid this is sidestep him. With time and repetition, it'll become easier to avoid this forward slashing attack.
His words still hang like a noose.
So we finished off the first phase, and now we're on to our second phase in this boss fight. And although annoying, this phase is pretty much easy. You just want to look for the scarecrows on the field and attack them. Each one of the scarecrows have an indicator at the top of the screen, which would normally be a health bar. As soon as you clear out all the scarecrows from the field, you'll move on to phase 3. Just do your best to keep moving forward as fast as possible. I wouldn't even try to fight the enemies in this phase, but be cautious you don't get caught in like a stun lock. Just dodge and continue moving forward. After clearing out all 4 scarecrows, you're now moving into stage 3, and you'll see that the boss has a red bar now. And he also has some type of new elemental attack, which is fairly easy to dodge, but if it's your first time seeing it, you're gonna most certainly take some damage. In this phase, it's pretty much rinse and repeat, the same as you did in the first phase. Be patient, wait for some of the closer flurry attacks, parry out those attacks, increase his stagger, and then dish out your damage.
Still die by my hand. One way. Have you ever felt the need for a scarecrow's protection? Whenever someone stood in your way. Have you never wanted to hide yourself behind a mask? Behind this mask lies unstoppable suffering.
Then I'll shatter it.
Kill this single form, but you cannot kill me.
Stand and fight! The grudge born by this mask shall live on within every hate-filled heart.
Yep, there you have it. All that work, and the man didn't even die, which lends to the idea that we might be facing him again later on in the game. And I am not looking forward to that. I love that at the end of the fight, the developers showed Cliff get on top of the devil and just ground and pound him, because that's exactly how I was feeling during this boss fight. And it just connected me to our protagonist in a different way that I haven't seen other developers do. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you found this video helpful, I have a ton more on the way, so consider liking and subscribing to the channel. And I'll catch you guys on the next video or live stream. Easy, y'all.